Hey guys, it's Kai here. Kai the Pie who wears a tie specifically. And the reason we've not got any face cam today is because all my t-shirts are in my room, but my brother's in there with his girlfriend, so who knows what they're doing. And I've not brought you a video in a while, so I thought I would do a 20-minute reaction video. Didn't think we would be doing this again. I thought 20 minutes was long enough last time, so to go on for that long. So yeah, I will do like a short video after this, like showing what I've done on this year. This happened planning, and like I'll add it to the end of this video, and possibly actually an outro. So let's get right into reacting to Seamus Gorman Picard tier list. And I've definitely not watched this before.
That is really crazy. I know you guys love my table videos. Like, literally the last video I did with a table got 600,000
Okay, this part's
views.
not
and
really
I know some of you might
important.
claim that wasn't because of the table, but because of the content. But prove it.
There.
It's that simple. I don't think any of the Pixar films fit into that tier, but we'll get back into that later. Second bottom tier, I'm gonna call F tier.
So there's unwatchable.
Like second lowest tier, isn't it? Like an
Yeah.
F. You've got an U, you've got an F. I'm gonna call this average. I think if it's a pretty average film, like it's not the Pixar standards. Pixar make pretty good films. That's gonna go in average tier. So that's
Right, stop rambling, will you?
down at the bottom for start. Yeah, okay. So we're getting to the mid tiers now, and I'm gonna call
I
this
think
one
I'd
M.
subscribe to this guy.
Well, literally mid tier. Then onto the positive
Okay.
side, I'm gonna call this one P. O for positive opinion. I have a positive opinion of that film, basically meaning it's good. I could have just called it G, but no, it's PO. And that's going to be I tier for incredible. You can already predict what film might go in there. Second tier from the top, we're going to call perfect because, I mean, Pixar do have some perfect films, and that's the second tier. And I know you're thinking, what could be the top tier then? And this is what I love about the tier list, because any other Pixar rankings, everyone's just going to call me biased for putting Toy Story films at the top and not putting like any other films at the top. So I'm just gonna make a Toy Story tier, just TS, literally just for the Toy Story films. I'm gonna throw all 4 Toy Story films up the top here: Toy Story, Toy Story 2, Toy Story 3, and Toy Story 4.
So
all go in the Toy Story tier.
there's
They're all
4
like
of the films already
so
done with.
I'm literally gonna let them.
And at
be in a
any
league of
points
their
I
own.
disagree
And,
with this, I
that's
will
where we
start
started.
rambling
All
my
the Toy Story
text.
films, Toy Story tier, and that clears a lot of the board right from the start. So I guess we've got to go into the next film. I'm going to go Ratatouille next. It's an interesting one to start.
Okay, Ratatouille.
And that is very true. Ratatouille, for most people, would probably be mid-tier, but I do think it's better than being mid-tier. So I'm actually going to
probably
go
put that
as far
in
as to say PO. I think it's very, very good. And
Okay, here's the first thing I disagree with. It's kind of like the average film. It's not on par with other Pixar films. So I might have an unpopular opinion here, but I put that in either A or F. I'm sorry, but that's my opinion.
I would actually say it's closer to being incredible than it is to being mid-tier. I think it's a well-made film, it tells a really good story, and yeah, P.O., I really do like Ratatouille. Don't have much more to say. I think if you're putting it in mid-tier, you're wrong. Next up, we're going to go with Inside Out. Now, Inside Out, I think, is pretty similar to Ratatouille in my head. I think they're both pretty good films, but because Inside Out came at such a long period of sequels and some not so good films, I actually have a more positive opinion of it because it came in a rut, and Ratatouille didn't come in a rut. Ratatouille came in a pretty good era of Pixar films, which is why I think Inside Out is going to be incredible tier, because I think if I watched them all in one sitting, I'd probably rank them similarly.
Right. Ratatouille and Inside Out are not similar. Like, oh my god. Ratatouille is probably one of the worst Pixar films I can think of. You may be thinking, yes, I'm a kid, yes, like kids act dumb. Just shut up. Kids have the bigger taste in Pixar films than adults like this guy. Literally. Most of his videos are actually Harry Potter videos as well. So going on to Pixar, really not a good stretch for him.
But because of when it came out, at the time, I would have said Inside Out.
You've all been very bad world leaders. You've not been listening.
Well, yeah, a lot of world leaders are bad too.
I'm going to actually pick a film I have a lot to say about next, and that's why I want to talk about Cars. Cars is going in the mid-tier. I just don't think it's a very good concept. Like, cars coming to life and then just existing in the world, the human world as well, with no
This
humans.
guy has ruined
doing
himself.
things that humans could be doing, but being cars. Like, I get it's revolving around racing, but still. I think the original Cars is actually a good story, but just a terrible concept, which is why it makes the mid-tier rather than average, because it's a well-told story with an average concept, which kind of saves
would
it,
have
but
put it in
when the Cars
average.
story
Oh my god.
also becomes average, you have Cars 2, which is going in the second from bottom tier. I wouldn't say it's unwatchable because I've watched it twice, but I do think it's F. I would give it an F. It's not a good film. I don't ever want to watch it again. If you replace the cars with humans, it would actually make more...
I'm sorry, but who doesn't love the Cars universe? Literally. Give me a minute. How can you not like the Cars universe? Well, actually, the Pixar universe with the cars in it, like that era of the Pixar universe, should I say. With 5 minutes into the video, I've had to pause it twice. You're not doing very good here, Seamus. Or did I pause it 3 times? I don't know, let's go on.
Sense. So, it further goes against the concept that is set in motion. But anyway, next up I want to talk about A Bug's Life, which I think A Bug's Life is a solid film. It's probably the one I haven't seen in the longest time on this list right now. Yeah, I love this film growing up, and for that reason, I think that is going to go with Ratatouille in the green tier, which I can't remember.
Right, let's get something else straight here. Ratatouille should be in one of the 3 bottom tiers. A Bug's Life is basically up with the Toy Story films here. Or at least with Inside Out. At least. So, how did you come to that conclusion, Seamus?
Opinion. Yeah, I have a positive opinion on A Bug's Life. I need to watch it again. Next film on the list I want to talk about may be one of my most unpopular Pixar opinions. So, just brace yourself, because unpopular opinion, but WALL-E is kind of overrated. I'm not going to lie to you. Like, WALL-E's
the first thing I can agree on. So overrated. Literally. Like, this film is basically all the talk in the Pixar world within my area. Literally. WALL-E is so overrated, I can't even.
good film. I'm not denying that in any stretch of the imagination. I have a positive opinion of WALL-E, but I don't think it's Pixar's best film. I don't think it probably doesn't make top 10. It definitely doesn't make top 10, matter of fact. I know that's going to be an unpopular opinion because this is top of the list for a lot of people. And again, I do like it, but when it comes to Pixar, I do think it's probably just good. It's not great. It's not up there with the best. So, yeah, WALL-E, positive opinion, but it's no Up, which I think goes next to Inside Out in Incredible. I think Up is maybe Pixar's saddest, no, it's definitely Pixar's saddest film.
I'm sorry. But what? Pixar's saddest film? Up? No. That would have to be Toy Story 4, mate. I'm sorry. Like, I'm literally just getting tears thinking about that end scene in that film. Ugh. Right. So, we've had an almost emotional outburst from me, 7 minutes into this guy's video, 10 minutes into my video, and let's continue.
I know Toy Story 3, but I think Up is sadder. Toy Story 3 has other things going for it. Up is known for its sadness, and I think it is an incredible film. But
Up is known for its sadness. I'm sorry. Up is known for the adventure in it. How can you be so dumb? Literally. The Toy Story films put together easily outburst the emotion in Up, Inside Out, and all the other films put together. I had mixed emotions watching all the Toy Story films. And I mean that in a good way. But the others, I basically just felt happy all the way through. So, well, apart from maybe Wall-E, because I think something, yeah. So, yeah.
Up and Inside Out are made by Pete Docter, the same director, so they are level with each other. I really couldn't separate the two of them, and I definitely think they are up there with Pixar.
They're made by the same director, so I can't separate. Oh, whatever shit. Like, they're made by the same director, so you can't separate them. Is that what you're saying? Like, I don't even know what to say here. Literally. We're still about 7 minutes into his video. We're 12 in the man. I spent...
Best films, and it feels bad not to put them in the perfect tier, but in my opinion, they aren't quite perfect. But you know what it is? Incredibles. That was Incredibles 2 that I just picked up. The Incredibles is one of Pixar's perfect films. I can't think of much wrong with The Incredibles. And I know, well, how can I not put it in the Incredible tier? I didn't even realize. If it was incredible, it would go in the Incredible. No, it's perfect. I think Incredibles is one of their best stories. It came before superhero films were half the films I watched in cinemas. Like, this was probably the first ever superhero film I ever saw, and I've been sold on them ever since. So it's just too good to be considered just incredible. Like, it's better than incredible. I'm not having anything saying it's incredible should be incredible. It's not. Next up on the list, I want to talk about Brave. Now, Brave, this is going to be one of my more unpopular opinions, I think. I'm putting Brave mid-tier. I think this is a weak Pixar film. I remember I didn't realize it was Pixar.
Okay, I actually think I agree with this one here. Although I've never seen it, like, it's a medieval woman going on an adventure. The key word there is medieval. Medieval women stay in their houses, doing basically nothing. So, it's the most inaccurate of the past as well. See what else he has to say.
Because it was like a Disney princess film. I genuinely just thought it was a Disney film. And it was kind of just...
Disney princess... Yeah, that's probably accurate. Unlike the film's history. That's definitely not accurate because... Medieval woman with a sword adventuring? Just no.
Like please. Brother Bear, honestly. And I get there's the whole feminism aspect to it, but I'm not a girl, so maybe...
Yeah, there is feminism, but... Medieval women. I can't stress that point enough. Medieval women with swords, dressed in green, and not in the house doing nothing? I might sound a bit sexist here, but we're talking about the medieval times, don't forget. And this video is going to be longer than 20 minutes now. Unless I just watch the other 9 minutes, and yeah, that'd still be 26 minutes. So this is going to be a long video.
It just doesn't resonate with me as well, and if you are a girl or a boy and it did resonate with you, then I can see why it would be higher on your list, but for me, it's mid-tier. It's with Cars. I'm sorry, that's just...
Please, get off. No, right.
How it be. Next up, I want to talk about Finding Nemo, which I think might just be another unpopular opinion, but
Finding Nemo, let's see what he has.
Is only popular opinion. Popular, positive opinion. I actually watched it.
I agree with this. It's not as good as Inside Out or Part of the Incredibles, but it's not as bad as Cars, Brave, or Ratatouille. So, yeah. But I would probably put Brave like in A or F, not M. And whatever.
One a few months ago, which a lot more recently than some of the others, because I don't just sit and watch Pixar films all day, contrary to popular belief. It wasn't as good as I picked it up to be in my head, to be honest. This is the Lion King of Pixar films, being that I would probably rank it higher if everyone didn't overrate it and say it was the best. Like, The Lion King isn't the best film in the world, and it really annoys me. Finding Nemo is the same thing. Like, it is a really good story. It's a great tale of a father and a son, and I love it. I love the dynamics. I love the characters. It's much better than the sequel, which I'll get into in a bit, but it's not the best Pixar film. It's good. It's not incredible. Cars 3, oh my god, I forgot to do Cars 3 when I was doing Cars.
Okay, yeah, I'm almost at the same length as this guy's video right now. Mine is 17:32 now, and his is 17:52 in total. 8 more minutes of his. Who knows how many more of mine?
Okay. Cars 3. What can I say about that? It's the one I've watched the least. I've watched Cars 2 twice. I've watched Cars 3 once. The only positive thing I can say about it is that it was better than Cars 2. But that's not great, but it's there. It goes below Cars, above Cars 2. That's the official Cars rankings. And for 2017 would therefore be a bad year for Pixar films, but fortunately they pulled through with Coco, which makes Incredibles here because Coco...
Nope. Just nope. No. And no. Skeletons dancing and basically everyone dying is not one of the best. Oh my god. See what he has to say.
It's absolutely incredible. It's Pixar's best soundtrack. Like Toy Story is amazing, but I think Coco is more of a musical than Toy Story. Unpopular opinion or something, but
it might like have a couple songs here and there, but Toy Story has You've Got a Friend in Me, that song that Jessie sings in Toy Story 2. You've Got a Friend in Me Again by Wheezy, that time in Toy Story 2. I don't think there's any songs in Toy Story 3. And I can't remember any being in Toy Story 4.
Yeah, Coco's musical.
So maybe.
Original films in the last 10 years, Coco and Inside Out, saving graces, and they are up there with the best Pixar films. Amazing stories, both ridiculously sad, like, you can't sit through them without crying, can you? I still remember the first time I went to see Coco. I made a whole video about it. That was one of the best days of my life, and I was tired, bored, and alone for most of the day. So, it really is a great film, and it's made by Leon Crick. So, I mean, what more can I say? Finding Dory. Oh wow. This one I was genuinely considering.
No, do not put it there, because that is probably better than Finding Nemo. So, if you dare put it in A, M, P, O, F, or U, then it's just not accurate, is it?
As far to say that this could go level with Cars 3, but it isn't that bad. It isn't that bad. It is mid-tier. There's not much more to it.
You've messed it up. You have honestly messed yourself up. You put Finding Dory below Ratatouille. It's just not accurate.
It's not as good as Finding Nemo. It's also not bad, but I don't think the story was that great. Like, it was about Dory finding herself, I guess. It was just...
No, it was about Nemo and Marlin finding Dory, as well as her parents finding her. It was also about a septipus, I think they're called. Whatever, it's just... You're not correct, Seamus. I'm sorry.
with stuff that, oh yeah, this is why this is the way it is, or did that make any sense? Oh yeah, this is why she sings Just Keep Swimming, because her parents taught it. This is why she can speak whale, because she had a whale friend. But it all just felt so retconned, like, I don't know if that's the right word, but it clearly wasn't their intention when they made Finding Nemo. Let's talk Monsters University, because I think this is going to be another massive unpopular opinion, because I'm saying this is perfect. I know...
You are absolutely right on this, James. Still doesn't beat Toy Story, but it's up there. It's definitely up there. Up there with the best. Up there with The Incredibles 1, which should be in The Incredibles. Man, I'm getting teared already for some reason. I don't know why I'm getting all teared up, but stick with it.
Kind of unpopular. I think a lot of people think it's nothing compared to Monsters Inc. And yeah, I kind of get it. I would actually say, as a film, it's better than Monsters Inc. I really love it. I still remember when I went to see it in cinemas. That is one of the most feel-good feelings I've ever had coming out of a film. Like, I was like, wow, I love that. And I really use confidence words. There's so many scenes that I think define the Monsters series better from Monsters University and Monsters Inc. Like that scene at the lake, I think that's the best scene in the whole Monsters series. I really do. We've also got so much great character development with twists, and I love like the whole game part of it. Like, it always reminded me a little of Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire in a weird way.
I can actually relate to that. I think there's 3 challenges in each. Yeah, I know about the Goblet of Fire. And that's going to be the end of this reaction for part 1, I guess. I'll do the rest of it in a later video, and goodbye from me.